Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. Couldn't be happier today. We're gonna be doing some product research. I've been doing it on my own, but I haven't done it on camera in so long. I miss it. Let's get into it. So here we go, guys. As you guys know, if you haven't been living under a rock, my Amazon account got suspended, but we got it back within 3 days. We're back, okay? We are back, and it gave me perspective. It made me grateful for the opportunity to sell on Amazon, and I'm ready to slay it. So, let me just turn off my studio monitors here. I know sometimes they can cause audio interruptions. Anyway, we're going to be doing some product research. If you guys want to start selling on Amazon, get Jungle Scout today, okay? With all due respect, if you've just been sitting around watching YouTube videos for the last couple months, that's great, but that's not going to get you to your goal. Watch this one, and then you could stop watching them. No, it's good to always educate yourself, but make sure you're also combining that with work. Okay, I see time and time again, people are essentially, especially me, I do one-on-one coaching, I have a Patreon, I help people out, I built a community. I see people all the time. It's not rare at all. They'll pay for time with me for a call. They get this rush from paying for the program, for getting a coach, for maybe they got Jungle Scout, right? And they think that's all it takes to run this business. And then they may even avoid the call and stop answering me. Once they see, oh my God, I didn't do any of my homework. I actually have to do product research. I have to find, this. So long story short, guys, if you haven't already, you know what Amazon FBA is, you want to get started, don't be a dabbler. Don't do this in Shopify and all these other things. Just pick one thing, do this, lock down 100%, and make your goal to just sell one product, even if it sucks, if it fails. Take some action, okay? That's the only thing that'll get you to where you want to go. Get Jungle Scout. There's a link in the description. I'll give you $20 off to start. Just go get it today and start doing something. Now, after rambling, I'm going to start doing something, okay? So here we go. Why don't we go into beauty? Let's select a couple. So I love the Jungle Scout product database. So I call it the web app. It's in the web app. This is a feature of it. Here's why I love it. Because everyone thinks that you need to take this cookie cutter approach to this tool. And, minimum sales has to be 300. Revenue has to be over 10 grand. Reviews have to be under 75. No, absolutely not. So the way that I use this, and the reason I'm able to find so many good actual products that I would sell, is because I change it up when I come in here. I don't just do one same thing, look for 3 weeks and say, that's it, there's no more good products. No, you're just not very good at looking. Have you ever lost something and you're looking for it? And then even if it's just a small apartment, you're like, I can't find it. That's it. You tell yourself, your subconscious, you're like, I can't find it. It's not here. It's gone. It is invisible. It's out of this universe. It's gone. Someone else will come over and be like, dude, it's right on your desk. It's the power of mindset. Told yourself you couldn't find it. That's what people do themselves. They screw themselves with product research. They're like, that's it. I can't find products. Yeah, if you tell yourself that every day, you're definitely not going to find some. Especially out of 71 million products, if you tell yourself you're not going to find anything, that's a lot of digging to do. So you definitely won't. So point that I'm getting at is pick up the web app. Like I said, you can get in the description, and use it differently every time. Don't expect to put in the same numbers and see different results, okay? This tool is awesome. People complain that it's not, just not using it right. Change it up. And funny thing is, I've literally made a video saying to use this differently every time. And then I forget what happened. Someone emailed me or something and was like, hey, I used your exact criteria from that video. And here's what I'm seeing. I've been looking for it for a week. It's all the same stuff. It's like, oh my God, right over their head. So don't be that guy. Let's actually change it up. So what I've been doing lately is I've just kind of been selecting one category, like beauty and personal care, arts, crafts and sewing, home and kitchen, something like that. And then I'll look through just one. But today, like I said, I kind of feel like doing something different. So let's select a couple, because I really want to see like a good combination of things. We'll do home and kitchen, beauty and personal care, arts, crafts and sewing. I'm gonna burp once, and then we're gonna do patio, lawn and garden. And also something weird. Let's do something weird. Let's do office products. Okay, that sounds good. I like where we're going with this. Now, minimum price. So I'm assuming you have about 1,800 or more to start. If you have less, you might want to adjust these accordingly. If you have less, sell something that's cheaper. Common sense. Order less. Find something that's not selling as many per month so you could keep up with the inventory. But here, I'm gonna go for something I like a $10 to $15 to $20 profit margin. It's a lot easier to just sell 8 units of something with a $13 profit margin, get to $110, $120 a day than it would be to do 20 units of a $5 profit, right? So, or even 25. So it's like almost just as hard to sell a ton of something small. It's actually easier to sell just a couple more units, right? Or a couple less units of something that has a higher profit margin. $18. So I don't really want to sell anything under that. You're gonna eat up a lot of your profit with shipping cost, product cost, and fees. That's pretty much all going to be the first $10. It's going to be like maybe a $4 or $5 product with shipping. So that's your all-in cost, and then maybe like $4 or $5 in fees, and that's even just for smaller products. So fees could even be more than that. So what I've noticed from selling for over a year now is that like generally the first $8 or $9 is just to cover costs. So depends on the price of the product, obviously. But if you just assume that, and then add 10 or 15 to 8 or 9, that's like the price it should be on Amazon if you want a $10 or $15 profit margin. So like this is assuming a $10 profit margin if our cost is 8 with fees. Okay, does that make sense? And max price, I don't really want something too expensive. You start leaving the impulse buy range. You have to have like a super good quality product, and really we want good quality products, but it's a more expensive launch. So now we're looking at maybe a more expensive product. You need about $5, $6, $7 to launch, right? So we'll set this at like 46. Okay, so we're not going to look at like $80 products, $90 products. Definitely a viable model. Again, if you could sell 2 units of something that has a $40 profit margin a day, you're essentially, you're doing $100 a day almost with only 60 units a month. So it's something to think about. And again, everyone's telling people to sell under $50. Maybe one day we'll make a video just looking $50 to $80, right? Less people are doing that. Whoa. What happened there? There we go. I don't know why I did that. I think I double tapped my mouse. Minimum sales. So I'm going to go for less because we can't do giveaways anymore. So I want a market that's just like low-hanging fruit. I always say that expression, just like right there. It's easy. Just grab it, sell it. Doesn't need to make you $400 a day. If it makes you $70 a day, that's good. We'll just sell a bunch of smaller products for now to build up some capital. If this is your first one, I understand. Most people watching this video probably are not selling yet, or if they are, only have about one product. So let's do minimum sales. We'll go like something pretty low, like 213. Like we'll just go maybe 30% under 300, right? Around $200. So max sales, again, we don't want them to be too high. We'll throw like 1,800 in there, something like that. If you're wondering why I put these random numbers at the end and not just 00 or 000, because it's just slight differentiation, right? There might be something that's selling 212 units a month, and if we put 200, we wouldn't have seen that product. Also, It's less common that other people are going to do that. And you could even do that up here. You could do like 1821 to 46, whatever. I don't really care about it in the price that much because usually things are 99. So this is like 17.99 to 45.99. Minimum revenue. I'm really burping today. Kombucha will do that to you though. I have the spring edition of GTs right now. If you haven't tried kombucha, got to get out there and get yourself some kombucha. It's actually cheaper where I live now. I just moved. It's like $2. It used to be like $4 where I live. Oh, that'll be a bloopers. So, let's get back to revenue. I just shouted it before I took a sip of fermented tea. It's like a suspense builder. Are we ever going to talk about it? Possibly. So minimum revenue, I'm going to go for something almost disappointingly low. Right, so let's do like my goal. Let's say I'm going to take, since I'm going to try and organically rank this with just some PPC, go into a market where there's really not a lot of sellers. I'm going to say as low as $50 a day in profit will work for me. You could disagree with that. Totally fine. You could leave a comment saying, Paul, you're stupid. It's all good. I don't have time for that kind of attitude anyway. Minimum revenue, $1,500. Oh, whoa. No, that's what we want for profit. So like $3,000. Okay, $3,000 would be like 50% profit, about $1,500 times 30, or divide by 30. That's about $50 a day. It is exactly $50 a day. Max revenue. Now here's a fun strategy that I'll do. I'll look in ranges. I'll do products that are making $3,000 to $7,000 a month in revenue, and then I'll go like $7,000 to $11,000 a month in revenue, and then maybe I'll go like 11 to 16, and I'll kind of group it like that so I don't get overwhelmed and I don't miss anything. Especially with a bunch of categories, we'll kind of lock it in at like a low number. So you could essentially imagine that any number you put here is half of that's going to be your profit. So we're really saying $1,500, and if I put 7, that'd be $3,500 a month. A little bit over, is that like $12 a day? Less than that, 11 and change, or $110 and change a day. So let's put like 8,500. And we could do the revenue little thing like that. Oh, that's 85,000. You could change it up like that. It doesn't really matter for the minimum, maximum. I'll change it usually. Reviews. Do whatever you want. That's kind of like the whole point of this. Don't copy what I'm doing. Please don't. I want you to know the important thing to do here is to be innovative and creative. Essentially the same words. We'll say, I don't care that much about reviews right now. I'm cool with like 139. Honestly, I can compete with that. Right now, one of my products has 12 reviews. I'm on the 3rd spot of page 1. Directly above me is 200 reviews, and directly below me is 150. I'm staying there and competing. Reviews don't matter that much. What matters is the number of sellers. More so than the reviews, I would say. I'd be willing to say more so than the reviews. No, obviously, don't go sell something where there's thousands of reviews. But a couple hundred, I'm not really that scared of. If you could differentiate well and come up with a, better brand around your product, focus on quality of the product, not just slapping a logo on a box, then you can get away with low reviews. And once we're looking, I'll actually get into that more in a second. I'll show you kind of what I look for, right, once we're on Amazon. Maximum weight. This is very important, especially with the imported goods tariff right now from China. Make sure your product is not way more than half a pound. If you're expecting to start this business with only a couple $1,000s, that is gonna really crush you. Excuse me. Max sellers. Who cares? Listing quality score. Shut up. Search. You guys watch Parks and Rec? That's a funny show. That was what that was from. It was like a commercial for like a really disgusting fast food place. It was like, a jock voice talking about eating like this horrible, like super huge, greasy meal, and he was like, someone was like, "How many calories are in it?" He's like, "Who cares?" It's like, "What are the ingredients?" "Shut up." I don't know. I'm getting a little ranty today, aren't I? So, what I'm looking for here. Let's get back to product research. What you're looking for is walnut wood quilt hang-up clamps. Now, I don't know. That does kind of look cool, though. Transporting wood, it's going to have to be pressure treated, or else you're going to need like a certain certification from out of the country. But essentially what I'm looking for is something, there's like this kind of eye that you have to develop, right? You shouldn't be wasting your time looking at everything. You kind of need to know where to stop. This video is getting pretty long. How long have we been going now? We're already 16 minutes in. Oh my God. All right, so that's okay. I've done longer. What you need to look for is just something weird. And now I'm looking, so I'm kind of getting off my train of thought. But we're not going to sell deodorant. We're not going to sell a cloth. We might sell buttons if it's a niche enough product. Really, we're looking for something like this, like a digital, you don't really want electronics. That's usually things with like a screen or things that turn on, battery powered, harder to sell. More barriers to entry. It's going to be surprising. And generally the products that you end up selling are things that, like, if you told someone you were selling it, they'd be like, "Oh, interesting." Right? So it's like not an exciting thing to sell. That's what I mean by that. Like selling garden shears. It's kind of general. You could get those anywhere. But if someone was like, "What do you sell?" and you're like, "Mermaid shot glasses," they'd be like, "Good for you." But yeah, that's actually not a bad idea. Let's check those out. One review doing 5K a month with one picture. For a refrigerator. What in the world is this? That is definitely not correct. Web app. Yeah, they're not making any sales. Trust the Chrome extension, because the web app is just like a freeze frame. I'm guessing they just like, what they probably did was change their title and they're trying to sell something under something else with the same listing. What you should trust is not this number. Go look with the Chrome extension. This is just like a screenshot within the past couple of weeks. So you want to check out the markets afterwards with the Chrome extension. That's updated daily. Very accurate. Might even be hourly, actually. Okay, here we go. A corner shelf, an acrylic corner shelf. That's what I'm talking about, right? It's kind of just random. Acrylic corner shelf. I don't even know where I could go buy one of those. That's definitely something I would search Amazon for. I'm not going to be like, does CVS have acrylic corner shelves? Does Bartell's have acrylic corner shelves? I think I could get an acrylic corner shelf at blah, blah, blah. No. I'm going to go on Amazon for something like that. It's not that big. From the looks of it, this is a 2-pack. It's in our price range. Perfect. Now, that doesn't mean it's good. So what's the next step? You guys should know this by now. Acrylic corner shelf. We're going to go check it out. Okay. This is a very good thing. From the looks of it, yes. Yes, yes, yes. This is what I wanted to show you guys. I'm also glad that this kind of works from this standpoint, because this video is getting long and it'll give me a perfect place to wrap it up. All right, so first thing you have to do, acrylic corner shelf. You search the broadest key term. So what did we do? We found something that we liked in here. Bang. Click on it. come over to Amazon. Obviously, when you click on it, it's going to open up the listing. And then you want to figure out, what would I type in realistically if I was looking for this? Don't just do this, okay? Don't do that and then just go search that. That's not what a customer would search. Who in their right mind would go, oh, you know what? I do need, like an acrylic corner shelf. I'm going to go search on Amazon. I'm going to get out my phone and, I know what I'm looking for. I need a corner shelf, clear, acrylic, / bathroom, shelf, shower, caddy, spice rack. That's what I need. No, that's the point I'm trying to make. No one's searching that, so you're not going to get good results. You have to be looking at the results that are coming up for what everyone's searching, or what the most people are searching. If you ever get confused, take this, whatever you can't figure it out, corner shelf, clear acrylic, come back to the Jungle Scout web app, go to keywords, and then Keyword Scout. So this is right in Jungle Scout, guys. If you don't have it yet, get your butt into the description and go get it. Search by keyword. Corner shelf, clear acrylic. So that's not coming up with anything. Sometimes if it's a super low search volume, it won't work. So now I just look like, oh, here we go. Okay, cool. Exactly my point. So corner shelf acrylic doesn't sound very natural. 17 searches per month. However, acrylic organizer has 3,900. Acrylic shelves has 1,500. Acrylic shelf has 1,500. So we might even want to look for just acrylic shelf, right? That's really the market we would want to land in, and our differentiation is we're a corner shelf. So, but anyway, what the heck was I talking about when I said, okay, search acrylic corner shelf or just search acrylic shelf? Come in here and figure out, how much are people making? Is this a viable market? Is there enough revenue? Is there enough for reviews? What I love about this is, check this out. There's this corner shelf that's $20, and a piece of acrylic with some screws probably costs $1.50. Say you have 2 of them, there's $3. Maybe you have shipping is $2. That's $5. That's like worst case scenario. I could probably get it with shipping for maybe $3.50. Say your fees are $5, $6. There's an $11 or $12 profit margin. He's actually at like $21, but he's priced at $20.84. So you see the big 20 in your mind, you kind of just think it's $20. Even I said it was 20. Check it out. So what are we getting at here? This one's super expensive, and somehow he's still getting a sale a day. $60 for that one. So those aren't even corner shelves. Let's get rid of those. And here's something you can actually do is everything that's not a corner shelf, take it out. I don't want to look at things. That's a corner shower shaddy and it's clear. I'll give him that one. That's an acrylic corner shelf. Okay, cool. Those definitely are good. Those are corner shelves. They're not acrylic. We'll leave them in there just because it's a corner shelf. Corner shelf. That's not a corner shelf. Acrylic floating shelves. We'll take them out. But here's the thing. We could do a flat one and a corner shelf. That's a differentiation. My mind's getting buzzing here. I'm going into freaking savage product research mode because I want another product, man. I might sell the corner shelf. I was going to do like a little editing thing there and end the video dramatically, but we're back. I'm not ending it like that. Here we go. That's doing really well. Those are not even close. Okay, that's enough. So we've got like 10 products right here, and they're all relevant. What we could do is look. $9,000 a month. And he essentially has no competition. Like, that's not even the same thing. This one is like to be drilled in, okay? And a huge opportunity here is to do it with adhesive. No one wants to drill into their shower, guys, or into their walls. Get a 3M strip on there. I guarantee you'll sell better. This is like literally making me excited talking about. And the reason is people are like, dude, it doesn't even meet the criteria that you say to use. Amazon is adapting, and we all have to change our mindsets. It's not flip-flopping. You just adapt, and you should evolve. That's the beautiful thing about being an entrepreneur. It's what worked last year isn't going to work this year. And the people who are trying to do what worked last year this year are going to fail. And the people that are 1 year ahead and are thinking and are changing and are innovating, those are the people that are going to continuously make $20, $30, $40, $50,000 a month because they're on top of their game. They're not letting themselves get irrelevant. Here's what I want to point out. Yes, the reviews are 100. Those are both exactly the same for some reason. But what do you notice? This is just like a chaotic page of products. And his sticks out because it looks great. It's a good picture. Even though it's not on a white background, it's kind of for a little context. I might do like an off-white corner or just even a what. Yeah, we'll see. Even something like that looks great. Here's the thing. There's like no listings, guys. We could literally count. Let's see. There's one acrylic corner shelf. That's technically, yeah, those are two. Okay, there's one, there's two, there's three. We'll count that one. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, there was 9. I saw one down there. We're on page 2 now. 10. Fire trucks sound funny here. I'll tell you what. Okay, 10 acrylic corner shelves. And like this, yeah, it kind of is totally out of what we're looking at. That's a piece of furniture. That's not what we're looking for. We're looking for the little tiny corner shelf. So 10 relevant products. As soon as you put it up, if you have an optimized listing, a good picture, Siri is freaking recording me right now, man. I look over, it's like it's like automating everything I'm saying into Siri. I must have said Sirius or something, and then it came up. Okay, back to what I was saying. There is like no competition. Like I was like, what the heck is that? We're not on page 1. There's no competition, you guys. So that's what excites me now is yes, there's only a couple people making money with it, but the people that have a good listing are making money. So pop in there with a way better listing. Maybe combine one of those, one of these, a set of the flat ones, okay, and price at like $49.99 and just do the whole bundle. I know people pay a lot for acrylic stuff. Trust me, I know. You go to TJ Maxx, you pick out a little acrylic organizer, $30, no problem. People love it. So you could definitely make a bundle out of this for sure. Point that I'm trying to make is count the number of listings, not just the reviews, guys.
People love it.
People love it. Lindsay comes over and hears me talking about acrylic. She goes, people love it. Her whole vanity is acrylic stuff. All right, let me get back to my video. Point being, there's not a lot of listings. You can definitely, let me try and word this so that it actually makes sense and that it's actually instructions that you can follow. Come here. If your market is filled every row full of the same style product, not the same product, but the same purpose, right? I counted that, and that is the same style product technically. They're both acrylic corner things. if this is the whole page 1 is filled, all of page 2 is filled, all of page 3 is filled, there's over 50, over 100, over 200 different listings for the same product. The way I look at it is like you're going to throw a dart and your listing will land somewhere in the middle. Like you're not going to be number 1, that's for sure, if you haven't had sales and you're brand new. Hopefully you have a better optimized listing than the people that are way at the bottom. You'll probably be somewhere in the middle. Even once you're selling a lot, you'll probably be somewhere in the middle. So maybe you'll land here. And for the first month and a half, maybe a month in, then you get to here. And then maybe on month 2, you conquer it. You're at the number 1 spot. That's going to be easy with a market like this because there's literally, took me 30 minutes to find this, right? 20 minutes. There's no competition, guys. So this is what we have to do now that giveaways don't work, is go for these items where there's someone making 10 grand a month. You don't need to make 10. We just said we need to make 2, 3, 4. That's fine, right? So we could definitely come in here with a better listing. That's a 2-pack. Maybe we'll bundle something else with it. I understand it might be a little bit more to ship, but point I'm trying to make is this point right here. So look at how many listings there are. Count. Do what I did. 1, 2, 3. So go through and count. If there's more than 50, I would say try and find something with under 50. Something like this. This is exciting. I'm going to look into this more. And that's actually where we're going to wrap up the video for today, guys. So if you've watched all the way through to this point, bravo. Thank you so much. I appreciate the support. Subscribe if you haven't. If you liked it, be sure to let me know. Hit the like button. It really does help me now that we're growing. We just hit 7,000 subscribers. Crazy. I don't know why I did jazz hands. Craziness. I love it. I love talking to you guys, answering comments. Obviously, at this level, I just can't answer all of them. But thanks for sending in positive vibes my way. Go ahead and leave me a comment down below if you liked it. If you didn't, you could hit the dislike button. Doesn't really matter much. They both do essentially the same thing. It's just an engagement gauger for YouTube. But anyway, I hope you liked the video, guys. I'll see you in the next one.